Welcome back to the channel. I'm Oliver Phil, and this is going to be part 2 of the G1355 Cummins build. I have been working on getting those rims 100% fitting good before they get painted, just about there. Got the tanks all ready. I'll be getting those put in here in a couple hours. So got the Cummins here, and I got it suspended. I'm about to get it lifted in the air because I'm going to use this as my stand, and I'm going to get the oil pan off, set it back down into the stand, and then we'll go ahead and get the head pulled. Got a buddy who's going to stop by and help. Get the head pulled. I'll yank the front cover off because we'll pin the timing mark back here, and get that injection pump bolted up, get the gear in, and then won't be messing with it until later after that. And knock this number 6 sleeve and piston out so we can get a measurement on it and see which one I got to get. Looks to be 2 choices we got it narrowed down to, and then move on to getting the fender tanks in, and that won't take too long. And then I'll finish securing the fuel line, and then we'll take a peek at what else is going to be needed to connect those. I'll show you guys the original check valve and hose. Luckily all still available, but there's ways around that. And we'll get you set up and start on that. Be hopefully a quicker little video, and we'll go from there. See what size I got here. So get this down. There's 4 3/4-inch bolts in each corner. This is heavy. But probably nowhere near as heavy as that 585 Minneapolis Moline block. Never planned on going out to measure, but that 585 is a big motor. But you won't have the power that this has. Let's just check real quick. I'll do a check on the oil pan. Just laying on the old one here, and all the holes line up. Then let's see. Does kind of look like that pickup's going to be a problem. Nothing comes easy in these projects. Definitely a problem. So, those of you that don't know, because again I don't do this, the pickup tube is going to have to be changed as well for what they had as a rear sump. Until right now I was just getting parts in and guessing. So now I will look for a different pickup tube. No big deal, at least the pan's right. That'll be another part to add to the list. sure everything lines up. I need to be on the other side of that bracket. All right, so from far away there, don't know if you could see it. So just so you know where I was at when I was saying that, center sump oil pan, center sump pickup tube. I did some checking real quick online. I think I found the right tube. Basically, it'll come out of here, it'll go down, and then it's going to drop down and pick it out of the rear sump, which is what I'm switching to. Not a big deal. It'll have brackets that go from here, move over to here. So, no problem there. We will get that coming, and I'm going to get you set up, but I wanted you to see the difference in case you guys go to do this. And this is what it is. The tube will come down and then drop down here. So, just so you know, I'll get the front cover pulled off and we'll continue to take this apart. Now this should just be silicone on. And I have a new front seal because there's a chance it was leaking a little bit, which is not a problem. I ordered it. I'll get these out and catch you back. Alright, so I got the front cover off. What I'm going to do is use a pry bar and back this up, and there's our timing marks. I'll show you. That's when the pin will line up in the back, which is was a plastic pin you pushed in here. And then we took all the rocker arm assemblies off and push rods, and we just laid them out here, and we'll get those covered up. Let's get the head bolts out, and I'll get those timing marks lined up, and we'll bring you back. So right inside here, can't see it. Oh, there you can. There is where your plastic pin would push in to pull your injection pump. Got all the head bolts off. We'll lift it off here, and then here is the timing marks. They line up under the cover. All right, what we just found out, just so we're clear, this combine injection pump will not fit on the tractor cover. The diameter of this plate here is larger, so I'm going to get a new plate, change it on the front of the pump, and that should take care of that. So we'll hold off on putting the pump on and move to the head next. Alright, so did a quick inspection under the head. Everything looked good. Have good wear around the crush of the head gasket. Come over here to number 6, which is where we already knew low compression, and it is scored. So the rest of them look great. Like I said, there's only about 150 hours on it. We're going to knock this sleeve and piston out and figure out which one we need. Alright, got the piston out. And surprise, scoring. It's just number 6. We were talking maybe it got a little warm, but this is definitely not afraid to we're just going to change this back cylinder and go from there. All right, well, a lot of things to touch base on for this just part 2 of the build. I got the oil pan getting some paint on it. I did take the center sump pickup tube off and put the rear sump tube, and that will work just fine. One thing, I've learned a ton of stuff. For those of you that haven't done this, I have found that the injection pump off of a combine will not fit on a tractor. At least in this application, they have like a wide frame Cummins. Timing cover is a little wider, and the diameter of this hole in the back of the cover is larger. So I need a different, this engine takes a P pump with the aneroid system, which was for emissions. Can go through the process of deleting that, but either way, I still need a different pump. So working on that. Needed a different pan, different pickup tube. I just recommend planning on a rear sump no matter what. Also, the gear, even though it fits in there and everything and will work, the center hole and the taper is different because of the two different pumps, the large frame P pump and the smaller tractor frame one. So I got to get a different gear, one part number off, of course. Fuel tank fenders are up on. I'm going to do some more painting and stuff on top, but I'd hit underneath everywhere real good to help prevent any kind of rust or further rust. I'll get them put a couple gallons in each one to just flush and verify I cleaned them out the best I could. I got the factory fuel line ran, and we'll get all that hooked up. It's a process. I've been working on trying to find what all I need and what all I have. So a lot of other issues, you know, 3 different injector line sizes. So there's plenty to figure out, which I'm going to continue to explain, but got alternator brackets, trying to round up all the other parts. Got an alternator there ready to go, checked and tested. Which is good because since it's got the white 2150 dash on here, we already got a tachometer set up for electronic, which will pick up off the alternator on the Magnum 7240, which they picked up their RPM from the alternator anyway. So we're making progress. Those rims are about to get shipped out to Andy, and I had to finish his pump here, so keep an eye out on his page, Andy Ohio MM. Check out the Vickers pump getting put on, and hopefully he gets that started soon. So I'm going to have many other parts to this project. It's been kind of hectic. I'm still trying to get everybody's equipment fixed before mine, but just stay tuned. I got a sleeve and piston and valve grind kit and everything coming to get this put back together, which I'll show more on that. And I'm going to get this covered back up. We just got a ton of nasty weather, and I'm going to catch you on the next one. Keep watching. I appreciate you guys, and if you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe. Try to get some more content out there, and I'm excited to see where this project goes and find out at the end of this project. I'll touch base on dollar value, but did it break the budget or did I come in under budget? I'm not going to give you what I think is going to happen because my wife also watches this. So we'll catch you on the next one.